Okay, hi guys. I know I'm that YouTuber that starts off a video looking crusty AF, but I mean, I want you guys to see the transformation. So yeah, today we are actually going to be doing a foundation review, just because I really like this foundation. It is the best. So yeah, let's just get started without wasting time. I'm going to take my MAC gel pot, and I'm just gonna show you guys one eyebrow on camera. That is. So I'm just going to start off by drawing a line. I'm drawing this line as a guideline for myself, especially because, well, I always draw it on, but especially because like my eyebrows are not waxed, they're not tweezed, they're not nothing. So it's kind of difficult to actually put on your eyebrows if that's the case, but it's certainly doable, especially for those people who don't like trimming their eyebrows, like making them small. And besides, I'm kind of like a thick eyebrow kind of girl, so I don't mind it, you know. I know I have been MA on YouTube for quite a while, but I don't know, I've just been feeling, I won't say sad, I haven't been feeling sad at all. It's just I haven't been feeling up to let me bring you guys closer. I haven't been like in the mood to film, and mainly because whenever I eventually want to, it's usually at night. I work best at night, not in the morning. I'm certainly not a morning person at all. So I'm using my MAC concealer in NC 50 to carve out my eyebrows, and I don't have a ring light, so I think that's actually what I want to get, just because I don't want to be limited to when I can film. So yeah, as I was saying, I haven't been in the mood to film anything at all. You know, our country, the whole world is in shambles. So I think, I don't know, I've also kind of been in shambles. So yeah, so now we are going to, I'm looking for a brush. I'm looking for a concealer brush, because my skin is going through the most, I think, out of everything. That's also why I haven't been filming. I just get pimples like nobody's business, no matter what I do, no matter which skincare I try. Like, my skin is just so bad. Anyways, I'm using this Revlon rose gold primer. Oops. You guys have seen this on my channel a couple of times, a dozen times. It's winter now, so I like using hydrating foundation, primers, especially because the foundation that, oh, I think I applied a bit too much, but especially because the foundation that we are going to be applying today is a is kind of like a matte foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to take my concealer that I was using to carve out my brows, and I'm just going to apply this concealer basically everywhere on my spots, which is basically more than half of my face, because like I said, I have been going through the most. Okay, so now on to the let me just grab some wipes. Now on to the star of today's show. I'm very excited to show you guys how amazing this is. So I'm just gonna open it. And I don't like the fact that it doesn't have a pump, but what can you do? So I like to apply it slowly. I don't like to just go all in, and I'm applying it using the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna buff that onto my skin. And I'm gonna do half of my face just so that you see the difference. It is a high coverage foundation. Which is technically what I need right this moment. Because ndiyagoa. Okay, so that's it. It looks dewy on camera, but I'm thinking that's because of the primer that we put on, because this is a very matte foundation, especially for us girls that have oily skin. If you want a high-end foundation, this is definitely the foundation for you. It's for that girl that wants a full coverage, that has oily skin, that wants her makeup to be in place the whole day. So I like dragging my foundation down to my my neck, just because the color of my neck is different to the color of my whole entire body basically. So I'm going to apply a little bit more onto my it is buildable, you guys, it is buildable. So yeah, you can just kind of build it up according to what kind of coverage that you are looking for. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more on my forehead, just because I can still see some marks on there, and that's kind of where my pimples kind of attack me really. So I have to be careful by my eyebrows, just so that I don't mess them up. It looks so good, so good. So I don't know, let me just read you what the box actually says. So it's called the Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. This is in the shade Amber Honey. So I'm in the shade Amber Honey if you are my skin color. And it has SPF, which is amazing because you always need to use sunscreen, you guys. Every single day you need to use sunscreen, even if you don't see any sun outside, you just need to. It says that it is proven 24-hour staying power, looks fresh and flawless, feels lightweight and so comfortable you won't believe it's long wear. Won't change color, smudge or come off on clothes, which is a lie because makeup comes off on clothes. If you hug somebody, you're gonna leave your whole entire face on their shirt or wherever. But it is long wearing. You literally can go a whole day wearing this foundation. I absolutely love it if I want to be beat, if I want that beat face. So yeah, I really like it. I really recommend it. It's value for money, you guys. It really is value for money because it's full coverage, so you don't apply as much as you would for example, like a medium or a soft to medium foundation. So I really recommend it. Please go get it if you have the coins to afford it, that is, because I know it's kind of pricey. I think it retails for, I bought mine on Superbalist. I bought it for 600 rand, but sometimes Superbalist has like 20% off, 25% off, so please check that out. Regarding your shade match, I'm sure you can visit like Foschini, Edgar's, True Words to go get your shade. They have a wide range of shades, which is what I like, so they do cater for us black women. So yeah, that's it. So I'm just gonna carry on and do the rest of my face. And to pair this foundation, I'm taking my concealer by Revlon, just because this concealer is very light. It is yellow, so I like the pop, that very highlighted look, just because I am wearing a full coverage foundation. I would like my face to be highlighted as well. Okay, so I am taking my beauty blender and I'm just gonna basically blend the concealer underneath. I did let it sit for a little bit just because that gives you a high coverage. Okay, so now that that is blended, I'm going to be taking my Revlon translucent powder and I'm just gonna dab and set my makeup, well, my concealer, that is. Just gonna set my concealer under my eye. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on and contour and bronze up my cheeks. And for bronzer, I'm using my oldie but a goodie. This is the 3-step sculpting palette by NYX. This is the shade Deep. So if you are my skin tone, then I recommend this. So we are just gonna chisel our cheeks, chisel and carve out those cheekbones. Yo, my hair's a mess. Oh, my hair is such a mess, you guys. It's a mess. It's a mess. But there's nothing we could do about it. It is what it is. Okay, and then I'm just gonna also take a little tiny bit and do my nose. Be careful with this just because it is very deep, so you don't want to mess up the nose contour. Okay, so now that I'm happy how that is looking, I'm taking my MAC bronzer and I'm just gonna bronze a little bit more. So where you bronze is basically where you applied your contour shade. This is just so that you can bring some warmth back onto your face, just because the powder kind of like takes everything away. So bronzing is to bring back color onto your face. Okay, so now just because I think I want my contour to pop a little bit more, I'm going to take my translucent powder and I'm going to run a line just below where I have contoured. Okay, so now we are going to move on to my eyes. I'm not gonna do anything crazy for today. I'm honestly just going to dust a brown shadow And I think I'm going to use my Jackie Aina palette, and I'm gonna dust on some edges. You guys, the pigment of this eyeshadow is insane. So I'm just grabbing a brush and I'm just blending that out. Okay, I think I want to deepen this shadow, so I'm just gonna grab the same brush that I was using to blend, and I'm just gonna pack the edges eyeshadow in onto my lid, just like that. I guess you can kind of call this a easy autumn eyeshadow, even though we are literally slowly creeping onto winter, but it's still autumn. So yeah, I could use this. Okay, so now I am going to put on my lashes. I'm going to be using these lashes from EYELURE, and I'm very happy to say that we are using a new eyelash glue today. It is the ARDELL lash grip glue. It is I hope this dries clear. I'm not sure. I've never used it before. So yeah. Okay, so I have applied my eyelashes off camera, and we are just going to continue with this look. I think I am going to bronze. No, I'm lying. I'm going to put on some blush. And I don't really have blush, like I've said before, so I think I'm gonna use just an eyeshadow. So I'm gonna take my Jackie Aina palette and I'm gonna use Pinker and Supreme, and we are just going to be very careful, because like I said, the pigment is insane in this palette. So, you know, so because I applied too much, because I have a very heavy hand, I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and I'm just going to dab onto where I placed my blush. I'm kind of like blending, if that makes sense. I'm kind of like blending. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm actually not done, I'm lying. Now that I'm done with the blush, I'm taking my MAC Gold Deposit, and we are going to highlight. Okay, and then I'm gonna just dust off the glitterness on this brush, and I just wanna run the brush on my face. Okay, I'm gonna take my fixing spray. This is the Maybelline Lasting Fix, and I'm just gonna spray that on. And today's lip is going to be a red lip. I am feeling very sexy today, so I'm just gonna apply this red lip. This is the Maybelline lipstick. I forgot, it doesn't, the writing is not there anymore, because that's how old this lipstick is. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to go do my hair and then I'm going to come back with a finished look. Okay guys, so I went ahead and took off my doek and I'm just going to leave my hair like this for today. I am really not in the mood to do anything to it. So yeah, this is it for the final look. I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. Just to recap on the foundation, it was the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. It is full coverage. It's definitely buildable. By full coverage, I literally mean that it will cover up the spots. If you have acne prone skin just like I do, this is definitely for the foundation for you. You are going to love it. Love it, love it. It is also for the oily skin girls. So if you want a put together matte face, this foundation again is the foundation for you. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a huge thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.